When Charlie and I were that age, we were playing with toys.
Yeah.
We were playing with Star Wars toys.
Oh, my God.
You know,
$6 million man.
Stealing our uncle's Playboy magazines.
Why are they
bad.
so... We were trying to figure out, why are they so conjoined? But well, that's a separate topic.
Can you believe it? What we just saw, ladies and gentlemen, the kids are absolutely talented. You're in for a show today because we're going to do something on the show that we've never done before, and that is have a live performance right here inside the studio. Hora en la tarde, hombre, cállate la boca, shut up. Tuve que mover cables y mesas y cajones y vitrinas y todo ese jale, ¿me entiendes? Porque tuve que set up aquí unos cuantos micrófonos para que se puedan presentar los chavalos, los Ibarra boys. Asústame at one time. They're here with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to have an absolutely fantastic time. It's a hashtag PVT live on a Wednesday night. Órale! Yeah! Yo, Aurora. Brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women. If you feel sluggish, tired, gain weight, and are looking for a primary care clinic to help improve your quality of life, there's only one number to call, 1-855-771-1650. Si tienen unos problemas ahí con la energía y todo eso y no tienen ganas de hacer nada y pues tu señora también te está viendo como, oye viejo, no te dan ganas de hacer nada, ¿entiendes? Pues ¿sabes qué? Tienes que ir a hablar con Dr. T porque ellos tienen lo que necesites ahí. You might be low on testosterone, hormone replacement therapy. Te chequean las hormonas. Ay, güey, is that the way you say it?
Hormonas?
Is that the way you say it?
Sounds good enough.
Los hormones.
That sounds violent.
Hormonas is for women, hormones is for men. Right?
Sounds about right.
But it's 1-855-771-1650 or go to drtees.com. Let me tell you, every single person that's gone there that I've heard from are all satisfied with everything they do there at Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. I knew guys that couldn't get out of the house. They were so tired and so sluggish. Y ahora los ves en la calle todo el día. No me cállate la boca, shut up.
They're strutting and strolling, right?
Como Ric Flair, carnal.
I mean, growing hair back of a different color, even.
Yeah, y de ahí se le acaba el testosterone y se cae como Ric Flair, ¿me entiendes? Cuando se deja caer, you know, all of a sudden, ¿me entiendes la onda? So, also want to thank Joe's Master Service. Cállate la boca, shut up. You better take care of that vehicle porque ya va a llegar summer y vas a andar entre los parques y las calles de Texas y los highways and byways de los Estados Unidos. Y si tu carro no está bien, you're going to have problems, okay? So if you need to get your oil checked, you need to get your tires, checked, brake repairs, wheel alignments, battery service, tune-ups, AC, porque ahí viene la calor. You're going to need that air condition. You give Joe's Master Service Center a call at 956-383-1882. Además, lo puedes... you can contact him on joesmaster.com. Lo bueno de joesmaster.com es puedes hacer tu appointment, ¿me entiendes? Te pones ahí en la computer y dices, quiero cambiar el aceite a las 10 de la mañana el jueves at Joe's Master. Llegas ahí a las 10 de la mañana, in and out, papá. No tienes que estar esperando. If you do a walk-up, you're going to wait probably a little bit because he's busy. but he'll put you on the schedule and you'll get it taken care of. As a matter of fact, we got a video here porque ahora tiene Brotherhood TV.
I love it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love
Olvídate,
it.
se estrella el vato. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Joe Garcia, and welcome to Brotherhood TV. And today we're going to talk about that famous check engine light. Every time your check engine light goes on and stays on, your engine is telling you that you need to get the vehicle checked. Remember, Toastmaster, we have the best equipment to check and repair your vehicle. Call or text 956-383-1882. We're only located 3 blocks north of the courthouse, so we'll be waiting for you.
You know, the crazy thing is, like, when you take your vehicle to, like, one of those national chains,
Oh, man.
you really don't know who they are that are working on your vehicle, right?
Yeah.
You go to Joe's Master, you know Joe's going to be doing it. You
He's
know what I
always
mean?
there.
Yeah.
I mean,
and his
or-
dad's there.
Dad.
His dad's like 90 years old, and he's still, you know, doing the inspections and all that stuff.
And I like that he sends you all the photos to your phone.
Yeah.
He sends you the photos so you see what's going down.
Yeah, man. So awesome. Thank you so much, Joe's Master Service. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Rally. She's our producer. What's going on, Mama?
Hey, what's up? Shout out to everyone who's on the chat zone already. George Ochoa, Chaz Corona. You're on. Jay-Z, Janie Rio, sorry. Ricardo Pais, Javier Morin, everyone that's already on. Thank you guys so much. Please like and share this video. Thank you.
All right. And Chaz, what's going on, Chaz? How you doing?
What is up? Hey, good to see everybody out there. Thanks for tuning in to PVT. Haven't been here for a while. Today's theme is the music and past and the future. I got to see rock Los Tigres del Norte.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you did?
Dream come true.
What?
Wow.
And you know what? Sounds weird, but I went to go see them, and I felt
Did you
like
get me a tour shirt?
I did.
Oh, esto, carnal.
You know, I felt like it was
Yeah, because I gave you one of mine, right?
Yeah.
I gave you that
Yeah.
demolition.
Yeah. Check out this shirt and have it upside down.
Oh, no, hombre.
Oh,
está brutal.
my God.
Una camioneta gris, ¿qué onda se?
No, hombre. I'm going to wear it when I go to La Pulga de Ala. I'm going to hang out with the Bronco 956. I'm going to wear that one, bro.
And this, recently, Fito Olivares passed away.
Yeah, he did, man.
And,
Juana la Cubana. all those
Yeah,
songs.
and La Gallina.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I went to go see Los Tigres is because, you never know who's going to, from one day to the next, what's
Yeah.
going to happen. And if you don't see the artist that you love, you're going to miss out.
You know
And-
what, dude? I never saw Fito Olivares.
Really?
I mean, out of my
man?
30-year career, I don't remember. I might have seen him in the 90s, but I don't know if I was there. I was there physically, maybe, not mentally.
Yeah,
but
yeah. You're right.
you know, I wasn't the 90s dude.
Right.
But yeah, I don't really remember ever seeing Fito Olivares. I might have seen him once.
I never saw him either, and I'm upset by that because La Gallina, dude, that's a tradition. And so anyway, I had to go see Los Tigres, and you and I were going to go see ZZ Top coming
Yeah.
up on that checklist.
Hey, am I going?
April 16th.
Am I going?
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
okay, great.
Yeah.
I got us real good seats. They're like in the second or the third row. I
You're
think.
row D. I'm
Four.
in,
Fourth row.
Yeah, and I'm in K, I think so.
I got the tickets, and I don't like all those damn fees that they give us.
Somehow you don't know what they're making up.
When I bought the 2 tickets, it said $398,
You're
right?
like, okay, fair enough.
And then by the time I was checking out, I was almost at $500.
Right.
So that's like $50 to $55 each ticket in fees. They should tell you that when they give you the $398. They should give you the $500 what you're going to pay. You're already past it and you already decided that it's a trick to it. But then they offer you the option of getting insurance in case they, say Billy Gibbons gets COVID, right? He doesn't,
right, heaven forbid.
and it's canceled. The $17 that they want me to pay for insurance will guarantee that I get my money back, bro.
And why don't you just give it back? Why does there have to be insurance?
$17. If 1,000 people buy that, how much is that, man? That's a lot of money.
I don't know. I'm not a good mathematician.
Tell me again.
Riley's going to figure it out.
$17
At 100?
At 100.
17,000.
And at 1,000?
At 1,000.
Hey, Wizzle.
Seven-
Oh, no,
no, no.
17. It's 17.
17,000.
Yeah. 17,000.
Just on
zeros.
insurance.
No. 17,000. 1,000 at $70.
1,000.
I mean, at 17 bucks.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
17,000.
yeah, 17,000.
Yeah, it's
Everyone in the
17,000.
comments
That one.
is laughing at our math skills. All right, I'm a social scientist. All right, get off of it.
I had FOM in school, in high school.
Fundamentals of math.
No, full of mensos, bro.
Let me do some shout-outs. Shout-outs to Sam Gaitan Sr. He just got out of the hospital.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's back home, and he's back trying to recover. So Sam Gaitan Sr., shout out to you, brother. We hope you get well real soon. Or how we say in San Benito, we hope you get more
Better.
Also, shout out to Richard Diaz in Crystal City, Salvador Villa in Austin, Texas, Javier Guerrero in Corrigan, Texas, like Billy Corrigan, Daniel Nevares in Sulphur Springs, Candido Rodriguez in Far, right here, homeboy, Emilio Garcia in Gilbert, Arizona. Everybody, you tuned in on a great episode. Thanks for hanging out with the PVT crew on this Wednesday as we approach our anniversary of 3 years. So
That's true.
Yeah.
It was in
We already,
March.
didn't we already pass it?
it's
don't think so.
coming up. It's coming up.
Well, it was
And
spring break when we did it, didn't we? It's like
no, it was
Rally,
It was after.
Rally and I did the first live
true.
with a phone and 2 microphones March 16th, 2020,
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah.
So we've already gone to 3 years. Man.
Ooh.
Now, Rock and Chaz is probably a little after
Yeah,
that.
it's coming.
In April. Here you go, Rock.
Órale.
Are you sure you're going to?
Dáselo, dáselo,
no,
Randy.
I don't trust.
Yeah.
I don't trust either one
Déjame
of you.
quitar, ahorita me quito la Farrah Fawcett y ay, güey, no.
That's a really nice shirt.
I'm wearing today. I've got Clint Eastwood on,
Yeah.
and Rock is wearing there you go.
Two-sided, carnal? Mira.
I know. There
me
you
see,
go,
let me see,
brother.
let me look
Con
at the front.
tour dates?
The tour dates.
That's
It's
cool.
all blackmailed. I mean, they're all Chafa dates.
Chava dates.
Like there's like 4 Laredos in there.
Really?
Like, there's no way that's accurate. This is the black market shirt, dude.
Sugarland, Chesterfield, Ralston, Minneapolis, Edinburgh, Anaheim, Laredo.
Look how many times Laredos in there.
Minneapolis, Edinburgh, Laredo, Charleston, South Carolina, Tulsa, Edinburgh, Laredo. Oye, chica.
I mean, like,
Yo creo que viven los vatos, carnal.
I guess they're going to go see Roadies.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's introduce our guest. They're about 9 and 10 years old. Abraham, how old are you, bro?
9.
Nine years old. How you doing, Abraham? How's it going?
Good.
All right. You've ever been on? You've been on some podcasts lately, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Abraham, ladies and gentlemen, es el que toca el bajo sexto, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Man, he was a lot more talkative when we were off the air a little bit
He has
ago.
stage fright. He has
You
stage
got
fright. A little
stage
bit.
fright? Okay, Dad.
A little bit.
No, dale. So, where are you from? You're from here in McAllen?
Yes.
Yeah? And what grade are you in?
4th.
Fourth grade? And your brother, what's your brother's name?
My name is Roy.
Roy. Roy and Abraham. What's going on, Roy? Are you older than Abraham?
Yes.
How much?
I'm 11 years old.
You're 11. And Abraham, how old are you again?
9.
9, 10, 11. So you're the big brother, Roy. You're the one who calls the shots?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Pretty much.
And so what school are you both going to?
I go to Hendricks Elementary.
You're in 4th grade, right?
Yes.
Hendricks Elementary here in McAllen? Are you do you behave in class and all that?
Yes.
Yeah? You don't give the teacher a hard time? They don't have to say, Abraham, stop talking!
No.
No?
We're gonna give you a pow pow.
So what's your teacher's name?
Miss Garza.
Miss Garza?
Miss A. Garza.
Oh yeah? And
Give her a shout out. Say hello to your teacher. And
Hi, Miss Garza.
Oh, that's so sweet.
so what's your favorite subject there in school, in elementary?
Math.
Math? You like math? Well, we should have just given him the math.
I know.
$17,000.
He was staring at us
Hola.
like all these crazies. These silly
was
people
like,
don't know how to
"Durr."
multiply.
Yeah. And let's talk to Roy over there. Roy, you're in the same school or you're in another school?
I'm in another school.
What's the name of your school, buddy?
Folsom Middle School.
Folsom.
Folsom.
Oh yeah, yo creo que era Folsom Prison Blues. Caray. Folsom Middle School. And those schools are here in McAllen?
Yes.
Okay. And then what grade are you in?
6th.
6th grade? So you're going to be in junior high next year.
Yeah.
Are you ready for junior high?
Yeah.
All right. And you're the accordion player, right?
Yeah.
Who started playing first? Like which one of you kids? Oh, so Abraham, You got the bajo sexto before your brother picked
No.
up the accordion?
I actually got the drums first.
Oh, the drums. Because your dad's a drummer, right?
Yes.
And so your dad plays with bands or what? Who does he play with?
He plays with Grupo Tremendo.
Un grupo tremendo, tan tremendo de madre. Yeah.
And he plays with Grupo Zenero.
Zenero? Zenero? Okay.
And then he also helps bands out.
Hey. So he does that. He's a gun for hire on the drums. So he'll play. So he's been playing drums since you were a little kid. So you were like close to the music then, huh?
No, before he's been playing since high school.
Yeah. So when you were a little kid growing up, you were seeing your dad playing music, right? So that inspired you to pick up the bajo sexto, or I mean, because
the drums.
the drums. That's right. And then the drums. After the drums, the bajo sexto came.
Yes.
So when you started playing drums, how old were you?
6.
6 years old. And then when you started playing bajo sexto?
Like 8.
8. 6 and 8.
It's crazy.
So it's funny because it's interesting because Jaime Dianda started as a drummer when he was like 6. And he ended up getting the accordion and picking that up. And so it's pretty crazy when you have children that have this, I would say, God-given talent to be able to perform music like this. Because let me tell you, bajo sexto isn't easy to play. I mean, that's a tough instrument. The bajo sexto you have, how many strings does it have? Does it have 12 strings or 6 strings?
The bajo sexto has 12 strings,
12
and then the bajo quinto has 10.
So what was easier for you to learn, the drums or the bajo sexto?
The drums.
The drums? And after the drums, what made you get the bajo sexto?
My dad learns a little bit.
So your dad started teaching you the bajo sexto? And you caught on pretty quick then, huh?
And then I go with him with his teacher Max.
Oh, so Max is the guy that teaches all of you guys
Yes,
the
yes.
music. Wow, but still, dude, I mean, I to be able to play at the level he's playing right now at that age,
incredible.
isn't that easy, right,
Yeah.
Chaz?
Yeah, I was telling Rock before we started streaming, hey, let's call this episode Child Prodigies. And Rock was like, no one's going to know what that means. But you guys are child prodigies. I mean, I'm jealous that you guys have so much talent at such a
Thank you.
young age. I mean, hats off to you, Rock. Let's give him a round of applause on
Yeah.
they were asking, do you guys have applause on the meter? Of course we do. So shout out to you and your talent.
So when you were 6, Abraham, you hit the drums. You started playing the drums at 6.
Yes.
And Roy was 8?
Yeah, that's when I played the accordion. No, I first played the bajo. I first played the bajo.
Uh-huh.
But then I didn't like it because it was too hard for my fingers.
Yeah.
He never got anywhere. And then
Whoa.
Well, I guess it wasn't his calling.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
I mean,
right.
his
Wasn't meant to
calling
be.
was accordion. Your calling was bajo sexto. I know when I started trying to learn guitar, I couldn't handle my fingertips, bro. I mean, they were
Yeah.
hurting and they had like
You have to callous.
blood.
Yeah.
I felt like Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath, like my fingers were being chopped off or something. You know what I mean? But it's painful when you first started playing. Did your fingers hurt? And you have to go through that. Your fingers have to acquire callus. It's like it hardens, So when you started playing, were you having any problem with your fingers?
yes, a lot.
Yeah.
My dad would have to push him as hard as I can. I'm like, I can't.
Oh man.
Aw.
But now
No.
you don't hurt at all.
But after you don't play it for a while, they'll go back to normal and then you want to play again.
It starts
can't.
hurting again.
Yes.
Es que todavía tiene baby skin, ¿verdad, babe?
Yes.
Deja que se
it
ponga un
does.
brecito un poquito y se le peguen los, es todo.
Abraham, do all of your classmates know that you play the instrument? Do all of your friends know in school?
Yes.
They do. And do you like that, or is that annoying?
Nah, I like that.
Like it? How about you? Same question, Mr. Roy.
Yeah, it's actually good.
Okay, it gets you a little bit of cred, right? Street cred, right?
Well, musicians are known to have girls after them.
That's true, yeah.
Hey,
You know,
settle
so-
down.
so-
Settle down.
Or even custodians,
Yeah. So
adult women. The custodial women.
Yeah. So what the hell was I saying? Yeah.
You said
about the girl. So are you all popular in school? Like, do they know that you all are like went viral with these videos that you all are putting up on?
Yeah, a little bit.
What did they tell you? What do you mean little bit? What does that mean?
Like, not that many people know.
Not that many people know. At school, they don't know. Nobody knows that you're
Like, people know. Like, my entire class knows. Maybe some from the other teacher's class, and then the other teacher's class, and then a little chunk of every class.
Okay.
Except for the grades below first grade.
And what about you, Roy, over there? Do they give you any type of special treatment at the school because they know you're an accordion player?
Yeah, so the first block I go, everybody knows me that I'm famous, and the teachers know.
That's crazy, man. It's true.
I know. I love
They're
it.
viral. They went viral.
I'm saying I love that.
So I went to the second block, and all of them already know, but except for Monica Garcia.
Who's Monica?
Why
doesn't Monica Garcia know?
Yeah, what's up,
because
Monica?
she doesn't like social media.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, that's the
like me.
girl that you need to hook up with because, you don't want a
Monica?
girl that's going to be on social media all day.
Monica, let me tell you something.
Yeah. No.
You're gonna find out real quick who these guys are, and you're gonna be like, "Oh man, I messed up my chance."
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So the third block with so when I'm in math class, everybody still knows me. Same thing as Mr. Garza. He likes two musicians. One was, what was his name? Los Balandares.
Hometown Boys?
Yeah.
Los Barrandales del
Yeah,
Puente.
He said he likes Los Chamacos too.
Yeah, Los Chamacos, Jaime de Anda, and then the regular Chamacos now that Jaime de Anda it's JDA, and then it's Los Chamacos is a whole other. And you guys did something with them. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. So third, the math, the teachers, they know that you've accomplished what you've accomplished with the instrument, right?
Yeah.
Roy? And so I could just imagine. I mean, if I was that talented in 6th grade, man, my teachers would freak out. Bro.
Right, you wouldn't have to worry about doing your definitions. I'll just sing a song for the class.
Do they help you with your homework for free just because you're,
No.
No? Okay. And why are you more popular than Abraham? Abraham, you need to step up a little more,
It's
bro.
because they don't like this type of music.
Oh, they
like more rap.
You mean crap?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't ever do rap.
Just tell them, rap no pela. Just say that.
Yeah. So then in Roy's grade level, they do know about this music then. And ya saben el conjunto. It's because a lot of these groups that are coming out right now, like Frontera, and what are the other bands, babe? The other band, Frontera, Dorados. They're young. They're like straight out of high school, right? They're straight out of high school. So I mean, and they have a huge following of young kids, and so I would imagine by around 6th grade, more kids know about that music because they hang out with their parents, you know what I mean, and they play that stuff. But you guys do a little. It's not norteño. It's more polkas right now. Is that what you guys are doing right now?
Yes.
The Polquita Brothers.
The Polquita Brothers, and that's all you need. That's all you need, man. I mean, si prendes el bote y te prendes el bote y háblale a los Ibarra Boys que se vengan y se pongan aquí y a ver si traigo el tío que saque el talaloche y el tololoche y pues ahí tenemos a Abraham con el bajo sexto, tenemos a Roy con el acordeón y ahorita se van a despeinar aquí enfrente de todos nosotros y vamos a estar volteando fajitas y sausage y estamos un barril que va a flotar y la chinga, tú sabes, y los chavalos se van a sacar la daga, ¿verdad? That's what you're gonna do, right? Es todo. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you.
That went right over their head.
Yeah,
Is he speaking Chinese?
Ladies and gentlemen, we set up a little area so they're going to play live for the very first time. It's the very first time we ever have a live, a duo here. I mean, we've had artists come to the show and they sing from the chair, with, karaoke and stuff like that. But But let me tell you, we set up a nice little place for them. They're going to stand up. They're going to play their instruments, and you all are going to be in for a treat right here on #PVT.
Yeah.
And after this show, everybody in Abraham School is going to know about him, man. That's
That's
what's
right.
going to happen.
Even Monica.
Because all the moms
Everybody.
and dads of the kids, right here, and all the moms and dads that are watching of those kids that go to school with you, Abraham, they're going to tell their kids, mira, él va para la escuela contigo. Él va. So right there and then, tomorrow you're going to go to school. You're going to get off. There's going to be a red carpet, right? And then they're going to be throwing flowers. Tú sabes como en Welcome to America, ¿no? ¿Cómo se llama?
Yes, Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Cuando se baja el king y
Yeah.
la chingada, ¿tiene la onda?
You guys are going to be like Thunderlips in Rocky 3. Remember when Thunderlips was going down the aisle? And you're going to go, I'm going to break you in half like this. And they're going to be like trying to touch you guys. What is the quote from Rocky 3? You remember? You were just saying a little while ago, Mr. Abraham.
Catch me!
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Abraham is probably one of the, he's not only a prodigy on Bajo Sexto, he's prodigy in movie and
Trivia.
Star Wars quotes.
Yeah.
I was freaking out. I was shocked.
And movie quotes in general.
That's why I said,
Oh.
didn't I say movie and Star Wars quotes or something like
Yeah,
that?
you did.
Yeah,
But but let me tell you, we're going to do something in a little bit where he's going to say quotes from Star Wars, and we're going to have you try to decipher which Star Wars movie it was.
God.
Yeah.
He did one a little bit ago, and he even stumped the Star Wars geek over here, Chaz Corona.
Can you believe that? My wasp flag started hemorrhaging. He got it wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask him a question real quick from the
Okay.
chat zone.
All right, awesome.
Misael Villarreal wants to ask each one of you gentlemen. All right, and we'll start with you first. Mr. Roy. Misael Villarreal wants to know, hey, who was your main inspiration? Like when you hear them playing, you're like, man, I want to be like that guy. Who do you really look up to musically?
I look like I want to be like Steven Jordan.
Oh, Rock has
man.
that tattoo
Uh-huh.
of on his arm of Esteban, right? Check it out right there. I don't know if you can see it.
Right there.
It's
There he is, right there. Esteban Jordan, ladies and gentlemen.
and
Which,
same thing for Mr. Abraham. How about you, Mr. Abraham?
I got inspired by Johnny Cash.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to put some Steve Jordan. You've
Put Las
lost.
Coronelas.
Las Coronelas. Oh, ya sabes.
Nobody likes the second part.
Are
The
you-
first one's the best.
Are you kidding me? This is
Sí
crazy.
sabe.
This is the second part right here. Oh, you don't want the second part. You wanted the first part.
Yes.
Oh. Why? Because he does this?
Llegaron las coronelas. Qué bien.
No.
Uh,
It's because the second one's easier.
easier. Well, then you got to listen to the hard one. Man, I cannot believe these kids know Esteban Jordan Las Coronelas.
I can't believe
And Roy knows how to play it.
Well, we're gonna see.
Really?
We're gonna
Oh, I'm excited.
Half of it. I know half of it.
We're going to find out in a little bit. We're going to put you live, all right?
I know none of it, so you're already winning. Hashtag winning.
You know, Steve Jordan was one of the most...
Original.
Yeah, dude. He was a musical genius. I mean, that's what he was. He was the one that was taking the accordion to, you know...
Coronelas, coronelas,
Coronelas, coronelas, oleri, oleri, oleri.
Oh my God, I got chills.
Yeah. So, what the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah.
That Steve Jordan.
Yeah, he was the one taking the accordion to a whole other level. I mean, he was fusing rock and roll with it. He was fusing jazz with it. He was
an Eddie Van Halen.
He was like an Eddie Van Halen.
Basically.
And the thing about him is he didn't just play accordion. He played guitar, drums, bass. He would get into the studio and record a whole album by himself. And I saw him one time. I went to he was living in Donna, like north of the expressway. And he was living in a little house all dilapidated and torn down. And it was a little poor house. It was very poor, right? But everybody'd go hang out there with him. So we got there, and he had a studio in a bedroom. And so I get there, and his kids are sitting on the couch, and he's there. And then He sees me coming. Coronelas, ole, 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 Coronelas, coronelas, ole, ole, All right. We have to do that, of course. And so he tells me, hey, Rock and Roll James, come to the bedroom, man, to the studio. I'm going to show you something. So I go into the room, right? And he gets an electric guitar. And he goes, I have a pedal effect that makes my guitar sound like a saxophone. You know what a saxophone is?
Yeah.
You know, the horn? So he starts playing the guitar and doing lead solos, and it sounds like a freaking saxophone, dude. And he was like ripping it up, dude.
And this is before computers.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't even know how he would accomplish that.
Yeah. No, man, this guy was
Inventive.
And he was eccentric.
Yeah.
You know what eccentric is, guys?
Unique. One of a kind.
No, he said yes, and then he said no. Eccentric is a person. Well, what would be eccentric? Chaz. I want to know if Chaz
The
knows.
college professor.
Yeah.
Eccentric just means unique unto yourself.
Yes,
That's all.
I
Yes.
said that. I said that.
Riley
I
got
said
it right.
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you seen the movie that Steve Jordan is on? Born in East L.A. with Paul Rodriguez?
No.
I mean, I went to the San Benito Museum, and then some guy, I don't know, the host, was like, he came out in a movie, but I don't know what the movie was called.
So you went to the Conjunto Museum in
Yes.
San
Yes.
Benito.
And we-
That's Charlie's hometown. That's a nice place over there.
The Freddie Fender Water Tower.
Yeah.
Gotta
Should
salute
give
it.
a shout out to that.
What was inside the museum? I mean,
Oh,
the-
all the musician players like pictures of that, like all about how they passed away, all that, and how their music was.
Like how Steve Jordan got the eye patch, and like how the nurse spilled acid on his eye, and that's how he got the eye patch.
yeah,
Oof.
that's crazy.
And then it was Flaco Jimenez's brother, Tony De La Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
And they were gonna have the second floor with Los Garcia brothers.
Man, this is great. I mean, these kids are learning it
That's
all.
awesome.
And
Man.
then
Yeah.
in the beginning, it was not just bass. It was no bass, no drums. It was just
Yeah.
bajo and
Accordion.
accordion.
Yeah, and maybe a tololocho, or tololoche. Is it what that's tololoche?
I think you're saying it wrong.
You know what that is? You know what
Oh
a
yeah,
tololoche is?
it's the
The stand-up bass. Yeah. And that was the entertainment back in the 40s and 50s and 60s, when people would go to, up
wasn't
to
that
other
what
states
Johnny
to
Cash
work.
used?
Yeah.
He used
yeah.
the big thing,
Yeah.
and then he used the electric guitar,
Yeah.
and then the guitar to make. I hear the train coming.
That's right.
It's rolling
And round the bend. Folsom County Blues. But Folsom Prison Blues. But yeah, man, it's absolutely amazing that you kids are getting educated with the history of what you're doing.
You know, Rocky reminds me of like when we were young and we would love heavy metal, and then you would go beyond just the band, right?
Mhm.
Like, oh, Wasp, yeah, and then you go back in time. You guys are doing the same thing. So
Yeah.
congratulations
Yeah.
on learning the history of the music.
Yeah, it's interesting because
Thank
not
you.
many have
Thank you.
Yeah.
that want that, you know what I mean? That
desire.
that being inquisitive like that to find out more about what they're doing.
The heritage. Yeah.
And the more you learn about our forefathers in this music and Conjunto, the better you're going to be, the better you're going to be than over everybody else. I mean, because you know your history. That's absolutely excellent. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a comedy show happening in Brownsville, Texas. It's going to be happening April 21st at the bar in Brownsville, and we're really happy. Chingo Bling is coming back, Raymond Horta, Mario Superstar Salazar. Yeah. It's called the Triple Threat of Comedy. You can get the tickets available exclusively at eventmania.com. And the bar is just an absolutely awesome place. It's right off the expressway, so you don't have to go into town or anything, because Brownsville's a big town, and you can get lost because the roads go east to west instead of north to south, so it kind of mixes you up. It does. And so you got general admission tickets, and then there's standing room only, and then there's reserved as well. But I'd get the reserved because it's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime show. Today I was watching Chingo Bling's Cafecito with his wife, And
Cafecito time.
Cafecito time. And so I, super chatted $20 and I said, can't wait to see you guys here in Brownsville. And he was talking about it and, and he's all over the place. He's going to be on the West Coast doing his comedy towards the end to finish off this month. And then in April, he's going to come down to Texas. So you better get your tickets, eventmania.com. It's going to be happening in Brownsville. The bar isn't really a very big place. I mean, it's not an arena and it's not a theater. It's a small bar. So you need to get those tickets as soon as you possibly can so you can make sure and be guaranteed a table or a seat. Or if not, you're going to be standing around. That is, you're capable of buying that as well, too. So the bar in Brownsville, and it's Chingo Bling, and it's Raymond Horta and Mario Superstar Salazar. They will be here on the show about 2 weeks before. And we're going to it's going to be Mario Salazar and Raymond Horta. Chingo Bling can't make it. He's going to be in, I think, Santa Clara, California or something like that. Pero we can't wait for that show, folks. It's going to be awesome. April 21st. Also want to thank Rhodey's Country Fried Chicken. And if you didn't get to see our trip to Eagle Pass and all the behind-the-scenes footage that we uploaded on Monday, last Wednesday we did the live show, of course. We had an absolute blast. And we want to congratulate once again Rhodey and what he's done for the kids over there, making that playland. And doing that amateur boxing event, and then having us there, and then with the Crazy Pimps and Kari Karina, it was just an amazing.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun, and the weather was great.
It was perfect.
It was great. It was cool, but you had to stop by. Está casi la entrada del Kickapoo Casino ahora, so if you go to Kickapoo, you might as well tell the bus driver, if you go on the bus, párate ahí en el Rhodey's Playland para levantar una caja de pollo en el camino, carnal. Vámonos, resto. Or gizzards. And by the way, I don't know if you know this, but there in Eagle Pass, we unveiled Rhodey's hot sauce.
Yay!
Yeah, so look at that.
Woo! The special sauce.
And who do you think gave him the idea? We did.
Me.
Yeah. Well, I told you.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
You need to bottle that up, and he did. So you can buy them there, or you can go to their Instagram and order their Rhodey's. It's great. I was putting it on our turkey and rice, and hombre, qué bárbaro cae. Está sabroso.
We also brought a piece of the ribbon during the ribbon cutting.
Ahí está el ribbon and ribbon. Hey, we like to keep souvenirs.
Yes.
No? Yeah. Somos hoarders.
Big time.
Yeah.
We're collectors. We're not hoarders.
Right, they don't keep Chick-fil-A receipts on the floor.
By the way, we had some microphones there at Rhodey's, and man, we were going. It sounded great. It's a game changer for us.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna take them to Top Floor Cars Classic Car Dealership in Brenham, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. That's our next road trip for #PVT, and we want to thank Carlos and Tony from Brenham, Texas, for inviting us over there to their car show. We've got the poster so you can see the information, but if you live in the Brenham area, and I'm looking forward to going over there because there's a couple of towns close to Brenham that's considered the antique capital of the nation. I mean, it's like I was watching it. Remember, baby? We were watching it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so there are like 3 towns that are about southwest of Brenham. So I'm hoping to stop by and check that out. It's Easter weekend, actually. So we'll be there on Saturday, and we're going to take a trip through Brenham and eat the restaurants and hang out at Top Floor Classic Car Dealership. Like I said, if you live in that area, San Antonio, Austin, go by, take a cruise and hang out with us. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be awesome. And, of course, there'll be all kinds of fun and festivities. The Top Floor Cars Classic Car Dealership Car Show. Make sure to go to their website, topfloorcars.com, and check out all the inventory. They've got some amazing vehicles. We've got some video of this vehicle that they've got. It's a silver one. And it's the ZZ Top. It's a Z, and we're gonna go see ZZ Top.
Right, perfect.
So it's the Eliminator, car, and I mean that one's gonna go fast, dude. That one's gonna go. Look at that. It's an amazing work of art.
If that car shows up, you will immediately start dating a model.
Yeah. Do you kids like classic cars like that?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Their Conjunto is classic stuff. Órale. Es todo. Watch el carrito. Ese es un bummer.
Like Los Garcia brothers.
Oh, yeah. They're from Eagle Pass. We were there.
Yeah.
with lowriders.
Yeah.
Zoot suit.
Yep. So what do we got on the chat zone there, Chaz?
Shout out to Mario. He's in Minnesota. And then Jose Z from Little Elm, Texas. And Leroy Rivera is right here in the RGV from Roma. And first-time viewer, he's going by the nickname Gas Mask. And he's in San Jose, California.
What's up?
That's what I needed the other night, man.
A gas
with
mask?
Rally, yeah.
What
Boy,
happened?
stop.
Dude, are you okay? Do you need what happened?
No. You
Ron?
should be asking me if I'm okay. He's just trying to flip this around.
Who's the victim
Dude,
here?
I'm the victim.
women are lethal, bro.
Stop, babe.
We right?
Oh,
I mean,
Well, you know-
has your old lady ever cut the cheese in bed and given you a Dutch oven before?
Well, she's never gone to the full Dutch oven effect. She doesn't have that sort of lat strength
Yeah.
to hold the covers.
Okay.
But gas does pertain within all Homo sapiens, and we'll leave it at that. So
Yeah. Is
There
it-
is the what's that?
Is it the kind of gas?
napalm effect?
Yeah. Is it the kind of gas that would impress Saddam Hussein and
Yes, chemical warfare.
Osama bin Laden? Those guys.
Right.
Yeah.
The Geneva Convention would shut down most.
Saddam Hussein would say, "Damn, that's some heavy duty gas, man."
Yeah. And then he'd.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you
Oh
ever
my
pass by a
gosh.
home and there's a mushroom cloud above it, it's probably some female gas, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Any
it
more?
was just a joke, all right? Gas mask, okay?
And
I'm sure everybody all the guys, you tell me,
Dario says gross.
who's more
He's-
lethal,
he's
men
from
or
Grand Prairie.
women, when it comes to gas?
While you ponder that thought, Armando G. Saludos from Plano, Texas. And
Hey, Plano.
Gonzalez Rock, he's out there in Houston. And so everyone out there is ready to hear the guys play. And they're
Okay.
hyped and they're excited because I told them, hey, these guys are going to perform here in a little bit. So
Abraham, you want to say something?
I need to say something.
Yes, go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to both of our schools that we have, Hendricks Elementary, Fossa, and our friends, all of our friends, Abraham's friends. We want to give a shout out to Bumper Gomez and
Bumper.
we
DJ
should
Small.
give a shout out to you for inviting us
No,
here.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
Thank
No,
you.
it's awesome.
Thank you guys.
And a shout out to our supporters and followers. Thank you
Yeah.
for your support.
But you all are the future of what we're doing. The music that we grew up with, of our culture and heritage. I mean, that's what you all are. You're the ones that are, you're gonna be passed the torch. You're gonna be given the torch to keep going.
we're grateful you're continuing the
Yeah.
legacy.
Because that's the only thing that'll keep us alive is when the kids are getting involved in it too, and seeing kids like you guys, playing the kind of music you're playing and playing the kind of instruments you're playing is, it's absolutely amazing and it's awesome and it keeps our culture alive, And, the main man from the accordion was from San Benito, Narciso Martinez, so this is where it all began pretty much, and now you kids are, what really, really impresses me and that I love is that you all are learning your history, going to that museum. I have to give your parents a big round of applause because they're raising some really cool kids. And look at the promo picture. And by the way, if you want them to play at your party, they got a full band. Don't think it's just him, the both kids just playing, bajo and accordion. They have a band. Their dad plays drums, and they have a bass player. They have do you have a animador or no? ¿Tú eres el animador? Órale esto. So tienen animador también. So all you got to do is give them a call, 956-844-6709. You guys played in San Antonio, right, at the Fan Fair.
Yes.
How did that go? Did y'all have fun?
Yes.
We have some pictures. I mean, it was standing room only under that bridge, and not everybody gets to play under that bridge. You got to be, you got to be.
We jumped to the big
Yeah.
Does this video have audio?
Do you have audio on it? Do you have the audio on or no?
Yeah, let me just play it again. 'Cause
Oh, okay,
I thought
all
we
right,
didn't
all
have
right.
audio.
Yeah, so let's see. There it is. Probably your dad. He's the drummer. You guys. Bino
He was
G.
the one right there, right here, like recording us, and he was like this.
Is that Bino G? Is that or is
Yes,
that
Bino G.
Bino G? Okay.
These pictures are amazing.
Yeah,
Look at
those are
that.
great. I mean, that
Shout out to Bino.
you kids, I heard you guys tore the house down. I mean, everybody was. When you see two kids like that, you know, and it's not just about the music, it's about the culture, it's about our history, it's so many things put together.
And it's not fake.
And no, it's for real, man. I mean, and when you see two kids on stage like that, you're gonna freak out. I mean, it's an incredible thing. You kids got some incredible talent, and like I said, you know, we got to give your parents a big old round of applause as well for
And
Yeah.
our whole family.
yeah.
Yes.
And
Elijah and Leroy.
yeah, and you know, and you know, always keep your feet on the ground, and you know, and well behaved and professional and
Funny.
yeah, and talkative, and you know, because you guys are gonna get older, and it's gonna get a little tougher. But there's gonna be a lot of influences and temptations and all kinds of stuff in the music industry. And I've seen a lot of you know, musicians end up losing everything they have because they didn't know how to handle it or control it. But when you have your feet on the ground, and you know, and you're solid with a good family base like you do with your mom and dad, I think you kids are going to do really well, and you guys are going to be very, very successfad man.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
And so we're going to set that up right now in a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Any Chad Zone stuff?
Yeah, we said shout out to everyone who put in their hometowns, and everyone's just looking forward to seeing you guys play. Everyone's hyped. You got everybody in a good mood, and they can't wait to see you play.
All right.
So
Any comments about the lethality of women and men and stuff like that?
Yeah, a lot of comments. You know, basically everyone's saying let's just give peace a chance, and let's stop with the chemical warfare.
Yeah. Let's
Michael Torres was saying, "Oh my gosh, Rock calling Rally out." He always does. He always
I was
We
just
should-
joking.
I know.
I'm not even playing. Yeah.
We should
I mean,
let-
I am playing.
We should let CNN 10 look at us because they never saw us.
Who's that?
Who?
CNN 10.
What are they, or who are they?
That's Coy Wire. You
Okay.
know Coy Wire? I want to give a shout out to him.
Okay. Where's he from, or what is he?
I don't know. He's from CNN 10.
What's CNN 10? What is that?
News.
Oh, it's like a news network.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so CNN 10.
That's a news network.
Yeah.
Is
But
that
is
from like school?
We always see that in school.
Yeah, I
yes.
was just gonna say that's from school.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
they see it in school.
It's the school's version
Oh.
of CNN
Oh, wow.
without the scandals.
Wow, that's
I want to
great.
give a shout out to Coy Wire.
All right.
that's awesome.
Well, who is Corey Wire? Is he one of
No,
the
it's Coy Wire.
Coy
Coy
Wire?
Wire.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
The anchor, like
A
the
reporter?
yes.
Mm,
Wait,
okay.
is he a kid?
No, he's not. He's the one that tells everything about it.
Is
what's
it
happening in the
is
news.
it about the president?
No, that's here. So I guess indoctrination begins at a very young age.
it does, yeah. So
CNN,
I'm glad you guys are watching the
propaganda. You know,
Right,
this is
yeah.
what propaganda is, son.
Yeah.
Kids. So
Oh my God.
anyway, but
Children, today we're talking about Hunter Biden. That's quite a topic.
okay. So we want to thank the Green Hit Smoke Shop. We're trying to get.
Nice segue.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, we got sponsors, and we have no more space. That's it. I mean, if we get any more, we have to go, you know, other nights on live as well. Pero, cabrón. All right. The Green Hit offers a natural alternative for stress and pain in various CBD infused oils, lotions, edibles, gummies, and even inhalants to combat and recuperate the body and mind. Hombre, qué bárbaro. Si tienes problemas durmiendo, ellos tienen algo que te pone a dormir bien padre. Duermes a toda madre y pues despiertas a toda madre también. Veterans are always welcome, and they always have special discounts. They have the most knowledgeable staff in the industry. Hector, Louie, and Javi, they'll be here 420, about a week or two before 420, right? So they're going to be here in a couple of weeks. So they've got 913 West US Highway 83, Suite A in FAR. All right,
Thank
it's
you,
right,
veterans.
right
Thank
past,
you, veterans.
yeah, right past Sugar Road, on Old 83, and it's 956-666-9088, and they're at 1222 North Conway Suite C in Mission, and it's 956-591-0114. Now in Mission, they have, you know, the stuff like the gummies and all that, and they also sell liquor. It's a liquor store now, bro. So you can go buy a bottle and buy all the party supplies.
That's in Mission?
Yeah. I mean, look at all the amazing inventory they've got.
Damn, they're on a mission.
You can go there and get your, you know, whatever you need, and it's all in one stop. So go check them out. The Green Hit Smoke Shop. Thank you so much to them for helping us out. Okay, so let's go ahead and set it up, or shall we get the microphones and the instruments ready, babe, or what?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the cameras on you guys.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
do you want it?
Yeah, no. Well, we'll talk with Chaz, you know, over here,
Yeah, and then I'll set up the cameras.
and that way we're gonna set up some cameras, folks. That's all we need to do because we don't have a lot of cameras.
They're gonna get the stage ready.
Yeah, so
This
they're
is
gonna
a
get the
this is
stage
a
ready.
first.
I'm kind of excited. I've never seen this before done in the studio or in any of our studios that we've had.
This is our third studio.
Si
in
quiere
3
venir el
years.
jefe también, pásale, carnal. Hell yeah. Ahorita hablamos contigo, también te sientas en la silla. Y la mamá también, que venga la mam. Y los chavalos se pueden asientar acá.
Now there is a lot of pyro, everybody. So
So who do we have on the chat zone? Do we have any other shout outs or anything like that?
yes, shout out to Sergio Gonzalez, Javier Morin, and of course the ever so loyal multi-transportation system. Robert Ramirez is out there, and Edward Santos is saying, "Hi, Rally, great show." And Juan Rodriguez, saludos from Eagle Pass, and Noe Gonzalez is from Brownsville.
So, bro, you got to check out Cocaine Bear, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's
We were talking about this before we went on the air.
it's got everything we love.
It's got gore,
yeah.
drugs,
splatter,
splatter, and animals gone berserk.
and comedy.
Oh, and it was the last film of Mr. Ray Liotta, right?
Yeah.
I mean, does he have a little part in that, Ron?
No, dude. Well, he doesn't come out through the whole movie,
But it's
he's
important.
one of the major players in there. Because it's like, and it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
Because apparently some dude went crazy and threw a bunch of bricks of cocaine off the plane, right?
And the bears got their little mirror.
Yeah, no, dude, it's funny, dude. It's a funny movie, and you know what? You know the bear's not real, you know, but
Right.
it looks real, dude.
looks real,
It's
and-
probably the best computer graphic movie I've seen. I don't see many of them.
Did you ever see that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio where he was attacked by a bear?
The Revenant?
Yeah, did you see that one?
Dude, I've seen it like twice, but when I first saw it, I think I had some like bad Wi-Fi, so it was kind of blurry.
Yeah.
But I just started seeing it, and it's pretty awesome, that movie.
It was pretty graphic, the bear attack. But you're saying this bear lives up to that bear. Bear versus bear.
Dude, the splatter is fantastic, and there's this accident that happens with an ambulance, dude. When you see the way it happens and what happens to the people in it, and it's pretty freaking
In
awesome.
the chat zone, let me know if you've seen Cocaine Bear and you are on the same mentality with Rock. If it's 2 thumbs up.
What's the last movie you've seen, dude?
The last movie that I saw was actually The Revenant, because one of my students said, "Hey, sir, you should see it."
You had never seen it?
I barely saw it during spring break.
Está bruta, bro.
And that bear attack
Yeah.
was pretty hardcore.
The attack by the Indians at the beginning.
Well, that whole movie is
I
really
mean,
intense.
The
And-
way those guys, and it's interesting because, I was watching, what's the name of that BBC English guy that does all these documentaries about the sea and the.
Benny Hill?
No.
About the sea? Oh, you're not talking about Jacques Cousteau, are you?
No. He's, what's his name, dude? Somebody's going to know it. But he's one of those guys. He's 92 years old. I saw a documentary with him, and he's showing how the population of animals have shrunk.
Yes, that's
because
true.
humanity has just
Polluted, yeah.
and there's just so many things going on like that, right? And he was talking about the extinction, But when you think about it, some of the countries have, they've made parks out of, wildlife parks where you can't go in there and kill gorillas or kill anything.
Right, yeah.
You have to conserve the animals,
Correct.
So back in the day of The Revenant, when, Leonardo DiCaprio
During that time of the pioneer days.
They had no concept of any type of conservation. It was just kill everything.
Right, just like they literally would just shoot buffalo like bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam.
I mean, there could have been some animals that went extinct during that era because there were so many people going to the mountains and then hunting all the animals. And they felt like, did you see all the pelts at the beginning of The Revenant?
Oh yeah, like it was just a huge pile.
I mean, like they had no
concept of editing.
You go fishing, you have a limit of how many fish you can catch, and they have to be a certain size. So we can keep it going. The cycle of the animal
life,
cycle.
yes.
Yeah. And back in the day where that movie's taking place with Leonardo DiCaprio, they had no concept of that.
Right, they were just like, go for it.
It's never gonna end.
Genocide of animals.
It's pretty crazy, but
anyway, if you haven't seen Cocaine Bear, it's being recommended by Rock, and I barely saw The Revenant.
And if you ever need anybody to kill some time with chingos of bullshit, just let us know. Me and Chaz
we're ready.
All right.
Because we're trying to kill time while we're getting the band ready.
That
right?
segment was brought to you by CNN 10.
By Chorizo, the HH.
Woo! Thank you.
This is no fake chorizo. It is for real, and it's delicious. Not just for breakfast. The aroma it gives it is just absolutely amazing. If you're in bed and your wife starts cooking chorizo con papas or chorizo con huevo in the kitchen, you're going to float to the kitchen out of bed. Like it's like an out-of-body experience, right? You'll float and it'll just take you, and you'll float to the kitchen like Scooby-Doo and Shaggy when they smell food, Because this chorizo has an aroma that's unlike any other. It is one of the most delicious products in the market, and the family that's doing it have been in the business since the 40s, and you can find it at Lord & Mo's in Harlingen, A.V. Lopez 7 stores, Carniceria del Valle, Ruben's Grocery, Aguilar Supermarket in Edinburgh and San Juan and Mission, Charlie's Meat Market in Elsa, Salinas in Mercedes, select HEBs, and hopefully soon to be at Walmart. You need to tell them at the market, hey, I want some chorizo de HH. It's the best in the business. It's lean. It doesn't, start spitting at you all the grease when you're cooking it. I hate that.
It doesn't stain your clothing.
No, it doesn't. So thank you, Chorizo de HH.
Hey, Rock, were you talking about David Attenborough?
That's him.
Okay, thank you to Frank Sanchez. He was like, David Attenborough.
What did you guys say? What did you guys say?
Jacques Cousteau.
I know, and then I said Benny Hill.
Jacques Cousteau. Benny Hill.
Oh, my God.
I knew somebody in the chat zone would know. David Attenborough. Yeah, man, he just did a documentary that's on Netflix.
Wild Earth.
Yeah, and it's just about when he first started as a very young man exploring the world and going to places, going to see a tribe that nobody even knew about.
Right, that has never had human contact.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty interesting. It's really awesome, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the kids ready. Roy and Abraham.
Yeah.
So you guys got your headphones on? You need to put your headphones on, okay?
Oh, let me get him.
Okay.
Stay still.
Yeah,
Rally.
so you can hear yourself. So if you're louder than the other guy, you might step back a little bit from the microphone because this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is something, we're breaking ice here. This is the first time we
might
ever
break
do.
the internet, Rock.
Yeah, I do think so. There's something's going to happen. Y'all better start putting that Wi-Fi way up because it's going to get hot in here. All right, so this is the first time we've ever done this. We set up a little space there for the kids so they can perform. As you can hear the instruments in the background.
Breaking the PVT algorithm.
Yeah. So, and I just gotta say that I'm totally
psyched.
Yeah, I'm totally psyched, and man, I'm really, really amazed, with these kids. It's really awesome. Orale, Roy and Abraham, and these guys are the Ibarra boys, 9 and 11 years old. Vámonos, recio.
Let's keep Conjunto music alive. Ready, Roy?
Yeah.
There you go. Órale. There you go. Perfect. Ah! Eso. Asústame one time. Vamos a bailar, baby.
Please.
They got moves. Damn.
¡Un grito!
Puro Totonilco, papá. Eso. That's awesome. Ahora las coronelas, las coronelas. ¡Órale! Coronelas, coronelas. All right, all right. That's a hard song to play, Coronelas. Esteban Jordán, cállate la boca, shut up. So what other polquita you know? ¿Un guapanguito o algo? ¿Se inventan un guapanguito o no? Órale, órale, yeah. I love that song. Esa. Soy a toda madre. That's awesome. Woo! Yeah. Eso. Wow. Damn. Way to go, guys. You did awesome. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Man, I'm just tripping out, dude. I mean, just seeing these kids play like this, right?
Everyone in the chat zone is saying saludos, cheers. Man, they feel like they're at a show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And they want to say shout out.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're saying, hey, you guys are awesome. They love you guys. And everyone's saying cheers to you.
I want to bring the mom and dad in to sit down with us and to give the kids a little break because I need to find out what the plans are for these young men.
The future.
Or young kids, actually. They're not young men. They're young kids still. One of them's about to get into junior high. So, once you get into junior high, you start getting a little different, a little older. But if the mom and dad, la mom también, que venga la mom.
Come on to your...
Siéntate acá en la otra silla. Tenemos aquí un tron para la reina. Y para el rey también, órale.
Come
Te
on
ponen los
in.
headphones.
Here is the backstory of the Ibarra boys.
Yeah.
We're going to find out the origin story. Just like Batman and Superman has an origin story.
Where and when they were conceived, all that good stuff,
like the graphicness of it. Like,
yeah.
Like, what position produces this much talent?
I know, dude. Where's the DNA?
I know. Did you guys go to Dr.
You can put
T's?
the headphones on if you want, mama.
Yeah. Is there a pre-conceptual ritual?
I know, dude. It's incredible. I mean, I can't wait to meet the parents. Wasn't that a movie?
Yeah, Meet the Parents. Gaylord Fokker.
Yeah. that movie was funny.
That's crazy.
All right, arriba el mic. Lo puedes levantar para arriba si quieres. Al cabo, el jefe es un drummer. Ya sabe cómo mover micrófonos y todo eso.
They're also going to tell us about Cocaine Bear as well.
Yeah, no la han watchado, ¿verdad? No.
No, not yet.
Yeah, esa no hasta que tiene el drive-in, carnal.
Oh, yeah.
Car load. Es un car load.
That way they can have
$15 a car load.
That way they can create.
Llevan todos los chavalos y you know what I mean?
No, they'll create more band members.
Sí, no, dejas tú, llegas, puedes llevar colchón, puedes llevar sofá, puedes llevar todo el living room set para el drive-in. Lo pones ahí, arriba la troca. I've seen people at the drive-in like that, bro.
Yeah, with a whole living room set. Like the Price is Right.
Se traen todo el pinche dining room set y la chingada para los snacks y todo el pedo.
They're in San Bennett. That's where I saw La Banda del Carro Rojo at the drive-in.
The Citrus Drive-In, that was the only drive-in that would play adult movies.
Yes,
on
true.
Thursday nights. Can you imagine seeing an adult movie on a drive-in screen?
The Anatomy would be like,
whoa! A man would drive out of there feeling defeated. I mean, you know what I mean?
It would be like, I wish there was Dr. T's yet.
Yeah.
But this was the 70s.
Size of a drive-in screen, bro. Can you believe that? So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the parents. Roy, your name's Roy, ¿verdad?
Yeah, Roy.
Órale, Roy. How's it going, Roy?
Pretty good. Thank you for the invitation.
No, hombre, hey, man.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias por traernos tus chavalos acá con nosotros, bro. We appreciate that, man. It's awesome, man. Felicidades, bro. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
I don't know what the feeling is to be a father of talented kids like this. Well, how does that feel, bro?
Oh, it's something special. I mean, any dad would be like, have an opportunity to play with their kids. Fathers play with their kids basketball,
yeah,
football, chess, whatever you got it. But to play with your your two boys. It's something special.
Oye, chess también. carnal.
Chess,
He's throwing it all out there.
Aventando
Todo.
chess. Checkmate, todo ese pedo. Yo creía que nomás iba a hablar de checkers y boba y todo eso. Por eso, ladies and gentlemen, está hablando de chess. Mira los chavalos que tiene. Cállate la boca, shut up.
With these two kids, checkmate.
Talentosos. Sí. You know, but checkers que tienen boba, right? You know what boba is, right, on checkers?
No, what
When
is
you
that?
go forward and back?
No, it's when...
Oh,
when-
you do double.
No, when you move a chip and you didn't eat somebody.
Oh, they
it-
lost. They missed it.
Yeah, they missed
Oh, you
it.
have
When
to
they
eat
miss it, it's boba, and you take the chip. That's all. But going back to chess, yeah, when your kids were growing up, well, before that, let's introduce me to your wife over there.
My wife, Yvette.
La mamá, right?
La mama.
Hi.
How do you feel about knowing that your kids are going to become musicians and, you know, and be out there on the road later on, you know? I mean, it's pretty interesting to, you know, obviously know. I mean, I guess you can think like maybe the kid might not want to do it later on. You never know, right?
Exactly.
But the way they look right now and what they're telling me about all that history that they learned at the museum and all that, I mean, it looks like these kids, they have a love for it.
Exactly.
And so I think it's gonna be for a long time, right?
It's amazing just to see them the way that they're growing into the music industry.
Can you put the mic closer to you? There you go. There you go. All right,
Sure.
so we can
Yes,
hear
I
you.
think it's awesome seeing them grow within the music industry. It is different because there are kids, and I know that they still need to grow, and I'm here to support them. And Roy and I were here to support them, no matter how, if they want to continue with it. And Roy is in middle school, so he does play an instrument, and whether it's conjunto music, whether it's continue with band, or whether it's whatever they do, Roy and I were here to support them in any way. But what they're doing right now, it's amazing, and we're extremely grateful and blessed. What it just blew.
Yeah. So how did it blow? I mean, like, how did it blow up? Like, what happened? You all put up a video, or what happened? Who's got the info to that?
It's a crazy story. Well, it's not crazy, but we always film the kids there en la sala or en el garaje, ahí echándole ganas en la música. One day I said, I just started sending it to my parents and my suegra. We would send just videos of them just jamming there in the house, and then.
And was this when he was on drums, or he was already playing?
No, yeah, drums, de todo. Just little clips of them jamming.
So then he got the bajo sexto, he got the accordion, you started videotaping.
Just videotaping. I'm just, hey, pues si están en Roma, están en Stark County, so pues no los pueden mirar a ver aquí en la casa. And then all of a sudden, I sent him some videos. I know there was one we sent in Thanksgiving. It was just a Thanksgiving where Abraham comes coming out, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Here's a little cumbita, y se la avienta. And, it was just a little share. And then all of a sudden, I think it was in January, I sent my parents and my suegra, saludos para mis parents. Y pues
for my mom, for my dad.
Le mandé unos videos de Abraham and Roy. They were jamming to Sácate los Piojos Chencha de Hugo Saldívar.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I get a phone call from somebody saying, hey, your boys are on TikTok. I'm like, I don't even have TikTok. I mean, I don't know who the heck would have put them in TikTok.
¿No te deja la wife tener TikTok?
No, pues I never.
No te deja.
No, I was not into TikTok.
No, actually, I'm not too much into the social media. And I've learned so much with just the boys being out there.
Yeah.
And,
Are you all on
learning.
social media now?
Ahora sí.
Yes, like,
keep up with it.
Yes, and there's just so much to learn.
It's overwhelming
exactly,
sometimes, right?
Very much so. Yes.
Yeah. And then and so what happened?
What happened was I got the phone call. I'm like, no, pues I don't have TikTok. There's no way they could have been on there. No, the only people that have those videos is my parents and her mom. And then all of a sudden, le hablo a Yvette, hey, Vic is putting them on TikTok. Nobody should have access to these videos but us and Huela and Huelo and Grandma. And she's like, no, pues give me the username of the TikTok account. Se lo mandé. Mira, ¿quién es esta? Dice, let me find out. No, es Amá.
Es la abuela. Sí. La abuela está brincando.
She's the one that started it. Like,
está brincando cadena la grandma.
Yeah.
Y luego lo miré, nada más tiene 50 views, no va a tener nada esta
Ya
cosa.
cuando está la grandma en TikTok, olvídate, the world's going to explode, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
She also has Bitcoin.
Yeah. So then how many views did that TikTok get?
No, pues yo dije, no, it's not gonna get anything. It's just a couple of kids jamming out to a little polquito. No va a hacer nada. Dije, a rato checo. Está buena, déjalo ahí. Y luego dije, no, hombre, I checked like an hour later. It was at 50,000 views. Dije, yeah, I was like, whoa, this is, and it started getting, hey, the boys, and DJs started reaching out. Actually, big people started reaching out. Hey, who are those boys? Who are those boys?
Like big people like who?
Promoters de volada. Yeah. I mean, we got some phone calls from
Super
Tejano, everybody was like, "Whoa, who are these kids? They're our boys." So they I mean, wife,
let's create one.
Let's create one. I think it was just hit the algorithms, and then we got it in the algorithms.
But don't be looking at girls with big butts.
Sí. Yeah. So then, we did another video, and we're like, vamos a ver, we'll do it under the boys, just the TikTok under the boys. No, but I said, it's probably just a hoax. It's not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. It was just we hit the algorithm. And then, cállate, hombre, it got 500,000 views in one day. I was like, what the heck? It was like, no, there was, after that, it was phone call after phone call after phone call. Everything. Yeah, everybody, we need the boys here.
Isn't it crazy how that happens?
It was I would say within a few weeks, right? Within a few weeks,
yeah.
Channel 5 News, Channel 4.
Yeah.
It was insane. And that was the one that went viral was Atotonilco.
Oh, yeah.
And to this day, it's what? A little bit under 800,000 views?
It's more than 800,000.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes, definitely. And it's been amazing the way that how everything and it's a little overwhelming too because we didn't expect this to happen all over.
So what now since it happened? I mean, they're going to be asking for them. You need to put a price on their talent, and
yes, for sure.
And make sure that nobody's taking advantage of you. And then there's going to be people calling you from all day. I'll manage them. And
yes,
it's already happening that, ven y tocan acá. And like, I mean, you want me to go all the way over there? I mean, who's gonna pay for the gas? I said, there's like, I need to. It's gonna be for free, but they're gonna get publicity. I'm like,
publicity, yeah, right.
Like, they already have it.
No, that used to work. No, they'll give their event publicity.
That's
exactly.
right.
That's because it used to be that way, where before internet, before social media. The way for bands to get exposure was to, play in front of people and play in front of an audience. And they'd have to do it for free just to get their name out there, start moving. And if they got popular now, and then you had to get signed by a label and you had to, record an album and hopefully it sells if it doesn't sell. And now all that's out the window. It's TikTok.
Yes.
It's a YouTube video.
Yes.
I mean, it's so awesome. And the great thing about it, I mean, because it has its pros and cons, I mean, so there's good things about social media and there's some bad things.
Yeah. Definitely.
But there's, when you see something like what happened to your kids and what happens to like other people like that are just regular hardworking, like Bronco 956. I mean, that guy overnight, on the internet. It's awesome that they're able to do that. But with the record labels in the music industry, there's not really a lot of money in the music itself, but the performances is where it's at.
The live gate.
Yeah. Where have you taken the kids to play? Or
no, we still do the family gatherings. They still jam out with the recording, and when all this blew up, I mean, we got a lot of phone calls from people from Tejano Nation and
the fanfare thing. How did that happen?
Well, that I got a phone call a week before fanfare, and normally to get there, it takes a while, and they're like, put in an application to see the boys going, and I got a phone call, and they're like, hey, the boys are gonna go ahead and we're gonna proceed with them performing the fanfare. Mm-hmm. So. Dije a los boys, órale, you quieren ir a echarle ganas en Santo, you want to know how it really is. And then when they tell me they're gonna play underneath the gateway, I'm like, oh my god, that's a big stage. And like I tell the kids, hey, you're gonna play in the big stage, and they're like, nah, but it's just normal routine for us. Like, they didn't know. Yo estaba más preocupado que ellos.
En los pictures de esos, mira cómo salieron, bro. No,
I mean, it was a great experience.
For that much
I wasn't expecting that right there.
We didn't either. I got nervous until I saw the people. I was like, oh my God. And then it's 5:00. Oh my God, they're about to play. So it was crazy just to see that. I'm like, oh my God, my boys are gonna go up there.
Yeah, and everything went good.
Everything was good.
What was the response from the people? I mean, what happened?
Amazing.
The first
Thank
song
you so much to
yeah.
all the supporters and the people that were there and cheering for the boys. It's they had an awesome performance and they were excited to see them. So that was really, really nice to see that for
the first Borca Totonilco. Yeah, it was like, what?
Forget about it.
Yeah, everybody
chug the beer and let's throw a grito.
The funny thing about it is like, you know, all these genres that are coming out with all this new music and all that stuff that comes out. I really honestly thought, and I talked to my friends and I say, you know, I love to listen to Conjunto music.
Yeah.
Always have since I was a kid. I thought it was like, no había tanto fans anymore. But when I saw all these people, like, no, it's still there.
It is, dude. It's
there.
You know, the accordion is something that will, you know, Conjunto is like rock and roll, bro.
Yeah.
It's never going to die, bro. It's never going to die, you know. But that's absolutely awesome, man.
Pero como quiera, los kids, we got our saying, no pass, no play, guys.
Yeah.
You got to go to school.
Definitely.
School's number one, and Abraham's like one of the top in his class. He always wins, like gets to the science fair project finals, and Roy también, you know.
No, well, they're bright kids. I mean, the kid knows about Esteban Jordan, bro.
Yeah,
you
bro.
know, what 9-year-old or 11-year-old kid knows about Steve Jordan? I mean, you don't find many kids like that.
No.
I mean, they're bright. ¿A quién le sacan eso? ¿Al papá o la mamá?
La mamá.
A la mamá. Es la que tiene todo acá.
Both of us.
Yeah. And so your son Abraham is more of the outgoing animador.
Oh,
He's the one that,
I mean, it was funny because when I got off stage, you know, hubo de los chamacos, and he's like, dude, your boy, he's something else, man. He took the crowd, and, you know, and saludos a los chamacos, Roel,
saludito,
Edwards, Chato, Ruben, Hugo. Is like, no, your boy, he's something else. He's got it, man. Me, look at me, I'm up there. I can't even do that. He goes, man, no,
I know, dude.
Special, man. It's like crazy. He just connected with the crowd. It's just, he's got it.
And Roy, is he a little more quiet?
Everybody says, oh, how come it's not smiling? How come he's quiet? No, because he's focusing. He doesn't want to. He's concentrating, and he doesn't want to make any errors. So, I mean, he no, estoy aquí, estoy bien, no, you know, ahorita bailo, pero dame chance, you know.
And your kids are playing like two of the instruments that are like the hardest to learn.
I know.
I mean, accordion is not easy, and neither is the bajo sexto. That's one of the hardest instruments to learn.
Yeah.
I know guys that play electric guitar and rock and roll and all that, and they, you know, it's something it's a whole other thing. Tuning those things, the accordions.
Yeah.
I mean, the complexity of the instrument is just crazy. And to have your kids 9 and 11 play them at a pretty good level, you know. I mean, they're just going to get better and better and better.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think of guys like when I saw Juan P. Moreno and Jaime de Anda back in the day.
Those were
I mean, it was like
days.
they blew me away. And they were in their 19, 18. And, you know, y tus chavalos todavía les queda 10 años, bro.
Sí,
¿Para qué en esa edad?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ahí van.
So when in school, your son Roy, he has band.
Oh yeah, he plays the cornet or the trumpet.
Órale.
So
Yes.
yeah, he shouts out to his teacher all the time.
That's amazing, man. That's awesome. What about Abraham? Is he going to get into music in school or sports, or what's he going to get into?
Él le gusta quiere tocar el saxophone.
See?
That's what he says he wants to play the
Yeah, I
saxophone.
love that. The saxophone. Yeah. Especially on Careless Whisper.
Abraham, people are asking, do they sing? Do they?
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
that's actually one of the questions that we get a lot in the
Yeah,
comments. And shout out to Lisa Marie from Tejano Nation. She reached out to us when everything went viral. The boys have actually an article of course, a little history from them. You know, born and raised here in McAllen, and
A little biography.
a little
or
biography,
bio,
exactly. And Lisa actually, she responded to one of the comments. Damn, no singing. And she responds to one of the videos on her TikTok, and Abraham singing El Cometa from Los Garcia brothers. So, like, here you go. Here's your answer. He does sing. Abraham is the singer for the
Eventually,
group.
they're gonna have a singing group, and las dos voces,
Yeah.
like los dos carnales.
There you go.
Those two voices are so unique, right?
Exactly.
And you know, they sing together. I mean, they're gonna sound. I mean, look at los dos carnales. I mean, those guys
Yes.
are at the top of the game, man.
Oh yeah.
And their style of playing and their voices put together. I mean, that's all coming.
Yeah.
It's all gonna happen.
Slowly,
They're only
slowly
9
but
and
surely.
11.
Yeah. Ahí
That's
van.
crazy, man.
Sí,
That's
and-
awesome.
No, but it's like I tell everybody, no, they're still kids, and you know they like to play with their little things. De repente juegan con el Nintendo or con el Switch or whatever they have. And
You're not like Michael Jackson's dad, right? They used to-
no, that's what everybody tells you. Hey, you're the next Michael Jackson dad. No,
Stop.
you're gonna force them to play.
You're going to get to practice today all day, 24 hours a day.
Nah.
No.
Gary, Indiana, and McAllen, Texas.
Don't let me get the switch now.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that story de los
Sí,
Jackson?
yeah.
Y te dicen a ti.
No, yeah. Oh, you're gonna be the next Michael Jackson. That's Michael. No,
No,
man.
not at
It's
all.
not like that.
Yeah.
It's not like that. Si mañana me dicen, hey, I'm bored. I don't want to do stuff. Está bueno, pues haz algo más que te guste.
I don't think so. I mean, like I said, they're like delving into the history of it. So if you delve into the history of it, chances are you're gonna stick to it for a long while.
And it's funny, like all these new genres that come out, you know, Abraham listens to them, so does Roy, and they're like, hey, that sounds pretty cool. And then they start playing, it's kind of easy. And they're like, well, so what is it that you want to play? He's like, no, pues me gusta lo Rubén Vela, me gusta lo Naranjo,
Yeah.
todo the old school conjunto. And
Los Gilbertos.
And everybody tells me, hey, but it's not your parents' fault they like to listen to, how do you say it? It's not your fault that your parents like to listen to conjunto. I mean, no, they listen to all the new music también.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
But for some reason, my son likes listening to that one, Abraham, and pues Roy está nomás así, pues he's like, hey, it sounds pretty cool. Maybe we can jam with that to it.
Yeah. Hombre, qué
That's
bárbaro.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So, any bookings? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you want to book them? They've got a phone number. You just got to contact them, and they'll go and they'll take the whole band. They'll play. And
Yeah.
so right now there's no singing, or is there?
Oh, there is
There is
singing.
singing,
There is
okay.
singing. Yeah, he sings. He sang at Fanfare. He sang about 4 or 5 songs.
Are any of those videos on
Oh yeah,
TikTok?
they're
okay.
there. They're
All right,
there.
I'm gonna
It's,
look for 'em.
They're there. But yeah, he sings. I mean, that was the question that everybody tells me. Oh, they need a singer. They need a singer. It's because like, yeah, they sing.
Or I'll get a response or a message. Hey, do you all need a singer? I
Oh,
can
yeah.
sing, and I'm like, no,
No.
thank you.
Yeah,
Abraham sings.
they he can sing. Yeah, because he also is in choir there at their elementary, and teacher helps him out with.
Got un singer como Los Invasores de Nuevo León. Have you ever heard that guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Está bueno para cantar ese guy.
Oh yeah.
No, man, that's awesome. Like I said, both voices of the kids. I mean, once they start working together and singing together, and then songwriting, if they can have the capability of songwriting, man, forget about it. you know.
Definitely.
Como quiera, shout outs to Como quiera. They have some mentors that really inspire them.
And that have helped them throughout their since they
Mr.
started.
Jerry Alvarez, Gerardo Alvarez, Isaac Cavazos, Juan P. Ramos. They, anytime.
Max.
Max también. Anytime we're out there, in a family or they're there, they'll show them little things. Like I said, Roy's still learning how to his craft or whatever on the accordion. So is Abraham. And like I tell him, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice. And all of a sudden, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna click. And when it clicks, it's it. You're gonna be like doing things that I couldn't even imagine on the accordion or on the bajo.
One of the kids that I knew that played accordion at a very young age, and drums too. He started his drums, Jesse Turner. Jesse Turner.
Saludos para Jesse Turner.
Estaba chavalito. I have a video. I played video when he was on the show, and he's like 11 years old playing with a Christian band, and then he got the accordion, and look at that. That guy's at the top of his game too, man. I mean,
exactly.
because, and I remember seeing him in little places like, El Toro Dance Hall in Raymondville and in La Feria, and he was a kid playing accordion, and he loved all the history of the music, and the guy's talented.
Yes.
As hell, man. Jesse Turner. And like I said, your kids are about that age where Jesse started, and look at where Jesse is, man. Your kids, I mean, I think they have a pretty good future, and then with social media and stuff. So you're getting in the studio and you're recording something.
Yes,
you said
actually, we did a little project with Los Chamacos about 4 weeks ago. It should be coming out anytime soon.
Ahí en Alice, okay.
Allá en Alice, Roel. Big shout out to Roel.
Es todo.
And all the Rose.
Yes.
They puro corazón, brother.
Yeah.
Puro
Very,
corazón.
very, very nice and humble
Very
people.
nice.
Oh,
Yes,
hombre,
they're
yeah, man.
amazing.
I couldn't be more grateful that they reached out. I reached out to Ruben, and then it all happened together. And they were just awesome people out there. They took in the boys.
¿Y so grabaron una canción con ellos, or tú tocaste las drums and you had your bass player, your band did it, or?
No, it was Ruben and Chato were the musicians there for Abraham and Roy. Most of Ruben on the drums and Chato on the bass. And they did a polka mix. It's pretty much the polkas that they played, but all combined into one.
Sí.
So it's gonna be one like
TYB special.
It's called the TYB special.
Yeah, and when is it coming out? When are we get build? When am I going to be able to play it on PVT?
If everything goes well, hopefully by this Friday.
Órale, es todo.
Yeah.
Me lo manda Roel. Me lo
Absolutely.
manda, so si lo ponen en YouTube or
Sí,
algo,
for
let me
sure.
know so we could tell all the fans out there to support it. And it's interesting que los dos chamacos fueron con los chamacos, right?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that
It was-
crazy?
Oh yeah.
And people want to know how many more children / musicians are you going to produce?
No, the factory's closed, guys.
Practice knows, that's it.
Factory's closed, man. Factory's closed.
No,
for
no,
us.
well, I thought he was going to go for the banda. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
13 guys on the
Like La
on
Sombra.
stage.
Like
Yeah,
us,
like
all brothers.
La banda general, lo que
Right, yeah.
you know, with like 20 people on the stage.
Oh my God.
Right?
do they?
No more.
Hey, back in the day, that's the way it was,
20
man.
people on the stage.
When my grandparents, great grandparents, you know, I mean, they were big families back then.
Are they doing just one more question from Sal in the house?
Wait, hold on a second before you go to that question. You have other kids though, right?
No, it's just them two.
It's just them two.
Just them two.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
no more.
Okay, I thought I had Roy had sent a shout out to or said something about siblings or something. I don't know.
Oh no, those are their cousins
Oh,
from
their
Stark
cousins.
County.
Oh, okay, the Stark
Leroy
County.
and Elijah, yes. They're
Are
cousins.
you all originally from Stark County?
We
Sí,
are.
some de Roma.
Ah, de Roma.
¡A
Oye,
la
Oye,
mo!
pues qué pedo con Roma y Zapata y la chica. Oye, vato, ¿qué tienen en el agua ya o qué?
It's in the water.
Grupo
Yeah.
Duelo, I mean,
Yeah,
Iván.
shout out to Oscar Ivan y Dimas. They're great good friends of mine. And when I was in high school, we went to school together. So big shout out to them.
Wow, dude, the level that guy's gotten up to. And then the Zapata, you got, the
Costumbre.
Intocable, Costumbre, one of my favorite bands and
Yep.
stuff.
Oh,
It's interesting. And so the kids were never raised over there at all? They've been here in McAllen ever since?
No, McAllen since they were
Since they were
born.
born.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And
They
you
go
all,
to visit.
so you all moved down por trabajar acá y todo
Sí,
eso?
pues yo me moví como in 2003. I came to school here and I graduated, and I've been employed here in McAllen.
Órale, es todo. So what was that question, Chaz?
It was from Sal in the house, and he simply wanted to know that are they going to be doing more originals?
Oh, there's an
There's
original is already
being worked on.
It's being worked on right now.
Yes.
Okay.
It's right now they're practicing it, and it's gonna get recorded in the studio very soon.
Okay, so we can look forward to some originals.
Oh yeah, an
Yes.
original. It's gonna be pretty catchy. A pretty catchy original. I can tell you that right now.
Is it going to be like, okay.
Really catchy.
Nice, all right.
Really catchy.
No more, no more.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Well, you know what? You're gonna have your hands full with these two. You know, I mean, they're gonna be playing, and they're gonna be on the road, which is kind of dangerous as well.
yeah.
Of course.
You know,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
and then there's gonna be lots of girls, and
Mom.
and, I mean, you're gonna
Mom will
have
scare him off, right? Yes. Mom will be like,
I'll take care of it.
to. Musicians, they call them groupies. You know, so you gotta,
Groupies.
I don't know. Does that still exist? Am I too old for that already?
No, of course it exists.
It has to.
It
Yeah.
has to.
It's like Whiskey D's groupies. I mean, where are they? They're nowhere, right? I mean, I mean,
Stop.
but no, just
No comment.
Yeah,
know, right?
no, they got silent. They got silent.
Oh,
No,
stay
hombre,
quiet.
no comiences, Rock, por favor. Apenas tienen 9 y 11. Chingao.
We're having a good night, Rock. Let's not.
Hey, Jesse Turner was a dad at 13, bro. 14. Ooh. So, you know, I mean, and he was in a Christian band, dude. You know, so take it from there. Right? But anyway, man, I want to congratulate you guys.
Thank you.
You know, and it's just a blessing to be able to have 2 kids that are grounded like that, and very smart and bright and talented, and you know, I'm still freaking out from when they were talking about going to the museum and telling me history about the accordion players and stuff.
And even before they got some history there, but even before they went to the museum, they were already doing. Abraham would do his research. He goes on YouTube and he'll go look and see. Let me see who this guy is. Let me see what his.
Well, they can do that now.
Yeah,
of course.
So that's how they know. And sometimes he'll come out with stuff. Did you know that this musician? And like, I don't even know, son.
Yes.
You freak me
He
out
loves
sometimes.
his history.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And it's not just with music. It's with everything.
Presidents. And,
Movies.
Yeah, movies.
Así soy yo también, pero pues no puedo tocar guitarra para ni una chingada, bro. I mean, I suck at every instrument. I can't play, and I can't even play sports, right, babe? I got the 2 left feet,
Yeah,
no?
you do have 3
Me caigo y la
left feet.
chingada. I can't, le cambio light bulb al ceiling fan y tumbo toda la furniture y la chingada. No me cae.
Everything.
It turns into a Jerry Lewis movie.
Yeah. The domino effect and shit. You know what I mean?
Young lady.
Yeah, man. No, but that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you for bringing them over to the show. And
Yes.
we
That was an
appreciate
honor.
that.
Of
And
course.
whatever y'all
Honor.
need from us, let us know. You know,
Thank you, Rock.
and
Thank you, Rock.
whenever something comes up or pops up, let me know. If they're going to be
Thank
playing
you.
somewhere, let us know so we
Thank
can
you.
share it. And I'll definitely be. So you're busy on TikTok and Instagram now, or what?
There's more TikTok and Facebook.
And
right
who do they
now.
follow? At Ibarra Boys?
At
or?
the Ibarra Boys.
At the Ibarra Boys.
Yes.
At the Ibarra Boys.
Yeah.
The Ibarra Boys.
The
Okay.
Ibarra Boys.
Yeah, so follow them on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a like, and also on Instagram and on TikTok, so you can check out some of the videos. And if you're interested in booking them for a private party or for, you know, an event or a major, I mean,
Bar mitzvah.
there's just something about the attraction of 2 kids being able to perform like adults, you know, their instruments. And people love to see that. And besides that, you get to see the future of Conjunto music, dude. I mean, that's what it is. So give them a call if you want to book them. And we want to thank you guys for coming over, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you
you
for the
dude.
invitation, Rock.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, want to thank Mattress Firm. Mattress Firm, you need to get a good night's rest in order to be able to be productive the following day. And if you have a bed with all the bed springs sticking out and all that stuff, or it's got a hole in the middle. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you sleep, you start on the edge of the bed and then you end up in the middle in a hole. You need to change that up. You need to go to Mattress Firm and talk to any of the representatives there. And by the way, when you walk into Mattress Firm, they have wall-to-wall beds. As soon as I walk in there, I get sleepy, you know, and I just walk into any Mattress Firm and they're going to have the mattress that you need for you. And make sure to tell them hashtag PVT sent you. Shout out to James Perez up in Corpus Christi, Texas, the owner of Mattress Firm. Also, we want to thank Oxyhydrate. If you want to try some of the best water, I use this water. I drink it when I'm working out throughout the day. You know, it's really important to stay hydrated. We're going to give you the information next week where you can order this great water called Oxydrate, okay? And we want to thank Gilbert and everybody there in Port Isabel for, sending us some cases of the water, man. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it is. It's super good.
Oxydrate, okay? And we'll tell you where you can get it next week, all right? We're going to have all kinds of, phone numbers and everything you need. So you can order that, and they'll send you the water, and they're going to have a discount special. We'll see what happens next Wednesday, all right? Thank you so much. And I guess we're going to call it a night. We want to thank you guys once again, and congratulations.
Thank
you, Rock.
you.
Thank you,
Órale.
Rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, you all have a wonderful evening. Next week, next Wednesday, tenemos al grupo Excelencia here with us. That's going to be an awesome. Ni por mil puñados de oro. You know what? Let me play that song so you can know who's going to be here. Ni por mil puñados de oro. There we go. Vamos a ver.
One of my favorite songs from the Tejano days.
Let's end the show with the video that we started with also.
Okay. But let me play this
Because they want to
song.
hear the boys. Some people just joined the chat zone.
Okay. But let me see if this song's in here. So I can push next week. Vamos a ver. Is this it? Yeah, here it is, right here. Yeah. No, hombre, cállate, next Wednesday. El David Dianda tiene unas historias, bro. He's been around the block in the music industry. Big time. Like 50 times. This group was made up of former members of Chamacos and La Mafia.
They joined forces.
Uh-huh. Back in the day. Y esta rola was huge.
Big time. The Tejano Saloon. Club X.
Yeah. How old are you, dude?
41.
41. Órale, ten cuidado. Yo nunca dije que estaba en 41. Yo nomás dije 40 y me esperé hasta 42. ¿Me entiendes? Porque
You
ya
gotta
sabes
skip
que
41.
dice,
Yeah, I remember that one.
And, you all went to school here in McAllen, right? You said?
No, puro Roma, Gladiator.
¿Pero no dijiste que te moviste para acá en 2003 para la escuela también o no?
No,
For
para college.
Ah, college.
Colegio.
No, me cállate la boca, shut up. Tenemos mucha educación aquí. güey. Are you from Roma también?
También.
And you
yes.
graduated with him or
2003.
2003?
Yes.
Órale. ¿Y lo conocías en la escuela? What year did you graduate?
2000.
2000.
Ya la conocía.
¿Ya la conociste? So eran
High school sweetheart.
¡Ay, güey!
True love lasts.
Yeah. Ya pasaron el 7-year itch en 8th grade, yo creo. Tenían 7 años juntos. Y This song was huge, man, back in the day. Y por mil puñados de oro. Excelencia, David Dianda is going to be here next Wednesday night. And it's going to be awesome. Tell everybody, follow us on Instagram at #PVT, okay? And you can also follow me on Instagram at RocknRollJames, okay? También, I've been putting up some videos and reels and all that good stuff. On TikTok, it's at RocknRollJames 2020, okay? You all have a good one. Nos vemos próxima semana. Everybody wave at the camera.